All right, workout worthy, welcome to Total Body Conditioning. We are doing a full body workout that's going to get your cardio, your strength training, and your core all done at once. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and use workout worthy to be consistent with your exercise routine. We're going to do a quick warm-up, so if you are already warm, you can skip ahead to section 1. In each section, we're going to do a cardio burst. We're going to focus on upper body strength and lower body strength. We have an extra emphasis on our shoulders today. So get ready. If you need to warm up, let's march it out. Right leg. Back is tall, abs are tight. You've got a nice long neutral spine. Rib cage is pulled down. Your belly is sucking in and up, keeping great posture from the warm up to the cool down. Side to side, step and tap. Really doesn't matter which way you go as long as you are moving. Let's add wide knees, pulling up towards your underarms. Keeping your shoulders low and relaxed. Now hamstring curls. Gentle stretch across your chest. And there's a gentle stretch down your thighs, the quads. Our heels disappear behind our thighs, keeping that alignment through our knees. Back to wide knees, out. 4, 3. Now hamstring curls, back. 4, 3, wide knees, 4, hamstrings for 4, let's do that again, wide knees for 4, and hamstring curls for 4, side to side. Let's change this to a 2-step, 2 to your right, 2 to your left. Now grapevine, step behind, step behind. Grapevine, add a knee. Now grapevine with a curl. Back to grapevine with a knee. Grapevine curl. Now stationary knees for 4. Hamstring curls for 4. Grapevine with a knee. Grapevine curl. Stationary knees for 4, 3. Hamstrings for 4, 3. Half squat, step to your right, then your left. Weight is in both heels. Reaching your hips back like you're trying to sit in a chair, just a little too far away. 2-count jumping jack, out and in. It's a little bit high impact, so if you need less, you can do a half squat, but up on your tiptoes. Either way, your knees are on the same angle as your toes. 2 more. Now single jumping jacks. Traditional is here. If you need less, no impact is here. Halfway, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, grapevine with a knee. We're going to do this from the top one last time. Finishing the warm-up, grapevine curl. Stationary knees, 4, 3. Hamstrings for 4, 3. Half squats to the right. Left. Try not to lean, try not to tilt. Good squat form. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Now our 2-count jack, nice and slow, 8. The traditional higher impact option is a choice. The less impact, up on the tiptoes, half squats is another choice. Now single jacks, no impact, or traditional. And if you need something in the middle, you could always do a heel with a hop. That's an option. So many choices. March it out. Okay, let's grab a drink, towel off, keep moving. Section 1, our cardio today. So our cardio is going to be lunges. And with our cardio, you've got options. Option 1 is going to be alternating reverse lunges. These might be little, they might be deeper. We need good form, but The goal is to get the heart rate elevated, so we do want to move continuously. If you can add a jump, switching and lunging, switching and lunging. And then if you want, simply switch. 30 seconds. Do the option that works for you. Ready, set, here we go. So 30 seconds. These are not touchbacks. We're not just tapping our toe behind us. Our body, our head and shoulders move with our hips. Back heel stays lifted. If you're jumping, maybe you reassess, lunge, reassess, and lunge. Or that lunge split option is here. 10 seconds. Heart rate is up for sure. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. Okay, now our back. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. You want the heaviest weight you can do in good form. We're gonna do a narrow grip, bent back row, starting in great posture. Elongate, hinging at your hip, chest is past your toes, your arms hang without letting your shoulder blades separate. 2 counts, up for 2, down for 2. Exhale and inhale. Heart rate is high from that cardio. Make sure you're working at the right intensity for you. As we contract the back, feel your elbows graze your sides. Dumbbells pull to your hips, not your armpits. Don't go too high, protect your shoulder. This is back strength, not shoulder flexibility. Singles. We're stabilizing through our legs. We're stabilizing through our core. In this hinge position, your rib cage is pulled out, belly is sucking in and up towards your spine. We're halfway, 8 or less. These dumbbells, they should be heavy. Your back is strong. Don't be afraid to challenge it. If the music feels too fast, slow down your speed. Focus on form. Good, bring it up. Rear delt flies. This is still working your back, but we're focusing more on the back of the shoulders. So I'm gonna go to 8 pounds, definitely lighter. We're gonna have that same starting position. It's a long lever, reaching away, lowering down. So our body is the same. We're working the back, but with a long lever, retracting the shoulder blades, contracting the back. I'm gonna show you from this angle. Reaching away, and then controlling down. Exhale, and inhale. Your arms are straight, elbows are soft. In this movement, we're not bending or extending the elbows. Exhale, and inhale. Halfway up, all the way up, halfway down, all the way down. Strong and smooth. Rib cage pull down, abs are tight. We're gonna do 4 more, nice and slow. Keep your wrists neutral. Your hands, your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, don't move. This movement comes from that shoulder joint. Now you can stay at the slow pace or up to 8 singles. 8 or less. Not swinging. If you feel momentum, slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Now, since our cardio today involves lunges, our strength training is going to be squats. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. We're going to do a narrow stance. Dumbbells can be at your side or on your shoulders. Feet are parallel. Squat for 2. Stand nice and strong. Squat for 2 and stand. So your toes face forward and your knees track on the exact same angle as your toes. Don't let your knees buckle in. Don't let them wobble out. Chest stays lifted. So we're reaching our hips back like we're trying to sit in a chair, just a little too far away. There is a hip hinge, but try to keep your chest lifted, head neutral. Singles. 2 sets of 8 is the maximum number of reps. If you have heavy dumbbells, if you're going deep into your squat, you might need to slow down, and that's more than fine. Leg strength, 8 or less. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Now we're gonna combine our bent back rows with those rear delt flies. You're only as strong as your weaker muscle. So I'm gonna go with my 8s. Big shoulder roll. Now we're gonna do some fun tempo changes. Hinging, chest is past our toes, knees are soft, neck is long. 2 counts each move. So we row for 2, extend for 2, rear delt fly. Keep this pace. Bent back row, nice and slow. Rear delt fly, 2 counts. And it's a steady 2 counts. We're not accelerating, we're not decelerating, we're keeping the same speed at the start and the end of the movement. Exhale up, inhale, control. So this is a little bit light for our back since our back is so strong. So what we're gonna do to add a little challenge is we're gonna do 2 single rows and then keep the delt slow. So 2 singles, rear delt, stay slow. Good. 2 singles. That rear delt stays nice and slow, nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Pull, control, pull. Rear delt fly. I'm going to show you from the opposite angle. 2 narrow rows, and then nice and slow, rear delt fly. Inhale, exhale. Breathing through the challenge. We're going to do 2 more just like this. Legs, they should be tired. Same with your core. We've been stabilizing a very long time. 2 single rows, 1 slow. Now we're going to do singles for each move. Row, fly, row, fly. No momentum here. Contract, contract, row, fly. 4 more. Row, fly, row, fly. Last 2. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Bring it up. Ooh, my legs are burning. Bend your knees, set the weights down, shake it out, grab a drink, towel up, keep moving. That was round 1. We have 5 sections today, so 4 more. Okay, section 2. We're starting with those lunges for cardio. 30 seconds. Here we go. No impact. My heart rate stayed high that entire first section. It got high with the lunges, and then it stayed high through the strength. If you can jump, remember, you can jump. Get your bearings. Lunge, switch, lunge, switch. That most advanced option. Lunge, switch, 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 switch. 10 seconds. Great form, no matter which option you choose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay, chest. In this section, we're gonna stay on the floor the entire time. If you do need to stay upright, you're gonna do push-ups against the wall for your chest strength. If you can come to the floor safely, we're gonna do chest press. Arms extend above the shoulders, not your face. Bend. And then we're gonna do a quarter turn. Bend to a hover, quarter turn. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders are low and relaxed, neck is long and lean. As you bend, your elbows are a little bit closer to your rib cage than your shoulders. We're not up here. You don't want to pinch the shoulders, you don't want to shrug the shoulders. Nice comfortable range of motion, nice natural movement. Singles. Even though we're laying down, our core is stabilizing. Neutral spine. Rib cage is pulled down. Belly is sucking in and up towards our spine. Halfway. 8 or less. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good. For our chest and the front of our shoulders, carefully set those heavy weights aside. We're gonna do chest flies. Longer lever. I'm switching down to my 8s. Start small, nice and slow. Reach away, squeeze back together. Reach away, squeeze back together. Your body hasn't changed. We still have the neutral spine. We still have our rib cage pulled down and our abs nice and tight. Reach and squeeze. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. Just like with those rear delt flies we did, this movement does not come from your wrist, it does not come from your elbows. Halfway, I'm going to show you this angle. Good. Comfortable range of motion. We want a full range of motion, but we're focused on strength, not stretching. If you were to take a picture of your arms at any point of the movement, your arms are the same. They're moving at the shoulders, not the elbows, not the wrists. Now you can stay at this pace where you can do up to 8 single chest flies. 8, 7. If I go singles, notice I'm not going as deep. If I want to go deep, I'm going to have to go a little slower than that single tempo pace. So you choose your challenge, what you need today. Great job. Now since we're on the floor, we're going to do glute bridges for our leg strength. If you are standing, you can do traditional squats. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. 2 counts. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. Rib cage is pulled down towards your hips. Belly is sucking in and up towards your spine, keeping your core engaged, contracting the inner thighs, hamstrings, and glutes. Squeeze up, lower to a hover. At the bottom, we're not resting, we hover. Contract your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Those muscles contracting is what lifts the resistance up. At the top, the highest you want to go would be a straight line from your knees through your hips to your shoulder blades. Don't go higher than that. If you can't go that high though, that's more than fine. Do the range of motion that works best for you. There's 0 pressure on our head, 0 pressure on our neck. Any stress is evenly distributed across our shoulder blades. Those broad shoulders, those strong shoulders. You can stay here or singles. Up, up. We're not just throwing the weight around. It's still that muscle contraction. We lift, we lower. Up, hover. Inhale. We're going to do one last set, 8 or less. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Chest press, chest flies. Only as strong as your weaker muscle. So even though my chest press can do 12s, my flies can only do 8s, so that's where I'm going to land. We're going to start, arms extend, 2 counts for each exercise. So we bend, wide, push, up, chest, fly, squeeze together. Inhale, exhale, reach, and up. I'll show you from this angle. Bend for 2, press, chest fly, reach, and contract. Now since our chest is stronger with the press than the fly, we're going to speed up just the chest press. 2 singles. Fly stays slow. 2 counts to reach, 2 counts to contract. Single chest press, 2 times. 2 count chest fly, just once. Do it again. Chest, press. Chest, fly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Halfway. We're going to do 4 more, just like this. Thinking about the muscles, making each movement happen. As you start to fatigue, you can slow it down, you can lighten your resistance, or you can make your movement smaller, especially for that chest fly. That's a great modification when you start to tire. Last one like this, 2 single chest press, 1 slow chest fly. Are we ready for singles of each exercise? Chest, press, chest, fly. Inhale and exhale. Chest, press. Ooh, that's quick. If it feels too fast, slow it down. 4 more, or less. 3, 2, Last one. And we are done. The second section is complete. Carefully set your weights off to the side. Support yourself to stand. We've been on the floor for a while, so take a nice deep breath. Grab a drink. Towel off. Keep moving. You can march in place. Walk around. Third section. Cardio. How are we liking these lunges? Choose the option that works for you. No impact, jump and hold, or jump switch. 30 seconds. Good form. You can have a small motion, but remember, we're not just tapping our foot back. We're actually doing a lunge. Whatever your body can do. If you want that jump, the jump switch. That's a choice. I would say this is the hardest. If you want to jump with a little pause, that can really help improve alignment while still getting the benefit of the impact, while still getting the benefit of that heart rate bump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shoulders, upright rows. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. It's a smaller muscle group than our back and our chest, but upright rows is a strong exercise. I'm using 10s just as a reference. Big shoulder roll, landing in great posture, 2 counts. Exhale up. Start small here. The most important thing is good form. Once you lock in good form, you can explore your range of motion, keeping in mind that your shoulders are always the highest part of your arm. Think about pushing your shoulders down as your arms raise. Your elbows lift, but never higher than your shoulders, and your wrists just hang. Singles. Inhale. Exhale. This is a complete lift up. What we're not doing is lifting forward. Glide up, control as you lower, and notice no lats. We're not shrugging our shoulders. 8 or less. Knees are soft, abs are tight. We've got our neutral spine locked and loaded. We're working our core here. Last 2. Inhale and exhale. Now our longer lever exercise is a lateral raise. I'm gonna go down to my 5s, I think, because this is a long lever. It's our third long lever exercise. You ready? 2 counts. Reach away, lower down. So from the front view, our body's the same from our head to our feet. Shoulders are low, and just like with those upright rows, think about pushing your shoulders down as you extend your arms. Now, the back of your dumbbell is in line with your shoulder. What I don't want you to do is think about getting your hands in line. That's actually pinching. So think of the back of the dumbbell. It's almost like your arms are a little bit forward, not much though. 2 counts, keep it up. Exhale, inhale. Elbows never bend, never extend. The highest you want to go is parallel, but if you can't go that high, that's more than fine. Maybe you're here. Do that. Don't go higher though. Once we go up, our back takes over. We want to stop just shy of parallel. I like to think of like a sheet of ice on my shoulders, and I don't want to lift so high that I break that sheet of ice. Singles, they're an option. 8. I'm not going single tempo. Even though I only have 5 pounds in each hand, this is our third shoulder exercise, and that's after a set of upright rows. So I'm protecting my shoulder, protecting my form, slowing it down. Good. Lower body, traditional squats. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. Dumbbells can stay at your side. I'm gonna bring mine up so my arms don't have to hold them. Legs are hip to shoulder width apart, toes are angled out. 2 counts. Down for 2. These should be heavy for our lower body today. These squats, we're only doing 24. So you want a heavy, heavy load, challenging your strength. Keep this pace. With the narrow squat and the traditional squat, your knees follow the angle of your toes. No wobbling, no buckling. Chest stays lifted, abs are tight. Singles. Inhale. Exhale. From the side view, the wider stance, you don't need quite as much of a hip hinge. In the narrow squat, I was hinging a little farther. I can stay a little more upright traditionally. 8 or less. Trying to go really deep. I want the best range of motion I can do, keeping good form. Inhale, exhale. Last 2, last 1. Combo for the shoulders. I'm gonna stay with my 5-pound dumbbells. We've got upright rows and lateral raises. Same tempo changes, these are fun. Knees are soft, abs are tight. 2 counts, up for 2, down for 2. Lateral raise, so there's like a little, not even a quarter turn there. Upright row, lateral raise, exhale, and inhale. 2 more like this. Think about how the shoulders make each movement happen with the shorter lever and the longer lever. Now we're gonna do 2 single upright rows. Row. 1 slow lateral raise. Reach. Good. Row. Row. Reach. And control. Body doesn't move. We don't want to arch. We don't want to round. Lateral raise. The back of the dumbbell is in line with your shoulders. Contract, control. Reach, stopping before you hit that parallel line. Straight up, straight out. We're gonna do 2 more just like this. 2 single upright rows, 1 slow 2 count, lateral raise. Your hands, your forearms are only holding the dumbbells. Don't use them to lift the dumbbells. Singles each move. Upright row, lateral raise. If it feels too fast, slow it down. We're alternating. You might do 2, you might do 6, you might do all 8. But we want quality over quantity. I'd rather see less reps with better form. Last 2. Inhale, exhale. Last 1. Inhale and exhale. Good. Round 3 is complete. Grab a drink, towel off, keep moving. Only 2 sections left to go. Cardio, lunges. You ready? 30 seconds, choose your option. Here we go. I'm gonna jump from start to finish. At least that's my goal. See how I do without compromising form. Cardio burst in good form. So even though our goal is that heart rate increase, we're working our core, working our legs. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and done. So good. Biceps. Heaviest weight you can do in good form. I'm gonna use 8 pounds just as a reference. We're gonna do hammer curls, nice and slow. Curl up and lower. Exhale and inhale. So elbows are glued at your side. They're not moving forward. They're not swinging backward. Wrists are neutral. Don't flick your wrist. We don't want to curl. We don't want to break. Shoulders, stable. Body, stable. Exhale. You can stay here or singles. Only holding the dumbbells as tight as you need to, not to drop them. If it feels too fast, slow it down. Inhale and exhale. Halfway, 8 or less. Isolate the biceps. Don't think about lifting the weight. Really think about that bicep contraction. It makes such a difference. Good. Now for our shoulders, that longer lever exercise is a front raise. We're gonna keep our thumbs up. Body's the same from our head to our heels. Big shoulder roll. I lowered to my 5-pound dumbbells. 2 counts. Reach and lower. So these same rules apply for the front raise than what we did for the lateral raise. Exhale up. Inhale, show you the side view. No leaning back, no hunching forward. Body doesn't move. We're strong and stable through our core. Stretching through the crown of our head, pushing our shoulders down as we lift our arms up. Not breaking the ice with the dumbbells. Lower is fine. Work on that range of motion. It's better to have a smaller range of motion in good form or a lighter resistance in good form than to compromise your form. Exhale and inhale. This 2-count pace might be exactly where you need to be. You do not need to speed it up. You can stay slow and do 4 more or up to 8 singles. 8, 7. Yes, my shoulders are feeling it, but man, is my core feeling it, having to stabilize with the speed. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Lower body. Heaviest weight you can do. We're only doing 24 sumo squats. These are wide. So, toes are still angled out, but they're wider than shoulder width apart. 2 counts. Down for 2. Up for 2. Knees, they follow the angle of your toes. You'll notice when we did our narrow squats, our traditional, and now our sumo, our toes aren't in the same place, but our knees always follow those toes. Inhale. This wider stance requires even less of a hip hinge. I can drop my hips really low without having to hinge forward because the wider stance gives me more stability. Singles. If I want to keep single tempo, I can't drop my hips very low, and that's fine. This is a great challenge. If I want to go deeper, I'm going to do less repetitions, but I'm going to get a little more out of each rep. 8 or less. Personal preference. The choice you do not have is bad form. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. Last 1. Are we ready for the bicep combo? It's a hammer curl with a front raise. Bending your knees, lift with your legs. 2 counts. Both exercises. Great posture. Curl. Control. Front raise and lower. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Keep this pace. 2 counts each. Up for 2. Extend for 2. Reach and control. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Single curls. We got 2 single tempo curls. Then slow it down. 1 front raise. Staying at that 2-count pace. Curl. Curl. Reach and lower. Curl. Curl. Reach and lower. I'll show you the side view. Curl. Curl. Then we reach without arching, without rounding. 2 more. Last one. Single hammer curls and our 2-count raise. Now you can stay at that pace, or we're going to do singles each move. Curl, raise. We're alternating, but it does not mean you have to keep up with the music. Focus on strength, and if you need to slow down a little, slow down a little. 4 more. 4, 3, last 2. Last one, best one. Curl and raise. Good. Bending your knees, set the weights down. Shake it out. Grab a drink, towel off. We only have 1 section left. 1 final set of lunges. I'm going to try to do the jumping again, but remember, you don't need to jump at all. You can do alternating lunges and still get the benefits. You ready? Here we go. 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Back heel is lifted. Knees follow the angle of your toes. Hips are square. Nice long neutral spine. We are contracting around our core. 10 seconds. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. No more cardio. Our last strength move, triceps. We're gonna do tricep kickbacks. Bending your knees, lift with your legs, big shoulder roll, hinging just like we did with those bent back rows. Legs and core stabilize. Bending the elbows. We wanna lock our elbows, lock our shoulders in place. We can't be up here though. We have to go against gravity. Contract, up, control, down. Get as straight as you can, then stop at 90. Your knuckles should face the floor, not the wall in front of you. See the difference? Stop here. Exhale up, inhale down. When you stabilize your shoulders and you lock your elbows in space, you can really isolate the triceps so much better. Exhale, singles, straight, 90, lift, lower. It's not a pendulum. We're not using momentum. We're also not flicking our wrist. Think about your wrist staying stable. When you flick your wrist to lift, you're not gonna feel it in your triceps as much. When you don't, triceps feel it immediately because they are doing all the work. 4 more. Pause, pause. Straight, 90. Inhale and exhale. Okay, this next exercise, this is unique. You might need to do this without dumbbells, just your body weight. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna be hinged, but basically what we're doing is external rotation here and here. So think about that. Hinging, I'm gonna show you here, out, and in. Make sense? So think about that, except we're hinged, out, in. Lightweight, and you might use your body weight only. I'm gonna use my 5-pound dumbbells. 3, 2, here we go, 2 counts. Out for 2, down for 2, out for 2. Working against gravity, I'll show you from this angle. Out, shoulders do not move, elbows do not move. We're externally rotating through that shoulder, then controlling the lower. Good. Legs, they should be exhausted. Same with our core, but we still stabilize. We keep good form. We keep that neutral spine. Exhale and inhale. Small range of motion. I'm pretty strong and pretty flexible. Your movement might be an inch or 2. That's more than fine. Build strength, build mobility. Don't force it. That's when we injure ourselves. We are not getting hurt. We're getting healthy. 4 and lower. 3 and lower. How's the legs feeling? My legs are shaking. 1 more, nice and slow. Now you should probably stay here, but you can do up to 8 singles if you need it. 8, 7, no swinging. Don't go too high. Don't force that movement. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Woo. Our last leg set, plies. This is the widest of our squats. Dumbbells, heavy as you can go. Toes angled out as wide as you can go. Hips are open in the front. Glutes are nice and tight. Bend for 2, start small. With a plie, don't force it. Your depth is some strength, some flexibility, a lot of balance, and it's anatomy too. Your hips might not let you go that low. So keep good alignment. I'm gonna show you the side view. These are one-dimensional. There's really no hip hinge at all. We don't wanna tuck our hips underneath us. We also don't wanna arch. We wanna keep that neutral spine. Singles, 2 sets of 8. This is another one where if you really wanna go deep, you might need to slow it down, especially if you have heavy resistance, and you should have heavy resistance. We're only doing 1 set of each squat today. We gotta make it count. 8, 7, inhale, exhale, final 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend in your knees, set the weights down. Are you ready for this tricep combo? You might use your body weight. I'm gonna use my 5s. We're gonna do our tricep kickback and then that external rotation for the shoulder. 2 counts, both exercises. Tricep kickback, hold at 90, Externally rotate, and then back to center. Exhale up. Inhale. Out. And back. Show you this angle. Tricep kickback. Out. Remember, don't force that movement. Focus on good form. Get the form down first before you add resistance. Now the tricep part is going to be slow. 2 tricep kickbacks. Then the external rotation is the slow part, right? 2 single kickbacks without swinging. Then we go slow. Legs are stabilizing. It's a long set, so those tired legs have to work. Same with the core. 2 single tricep kickbacks without flicking the wrist. Shoulders. Halfway. 2 kickbacks. 1 rotation. 2 kickbacks. 1. Good. 2 more. Kick. Back. Out. Control. Kick. Back. Out. All right, singles each exercise. Kick. Back. Rotate. Out. Kick. Back. Keep breathing. Ooh. I gotta slow it down if I want to keep good form. 4 more at the most. 4. 3. Almost there. 2. Last one, best one. Tricep kickback. Shoulders. Woo. We are done. Set the weights down. Shake it out. Grab a drink. Towel off. Fantastic job. We're going to do a quick cool down and a quick stretch, so march it out. Doesn't matter which leg. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Take it side to side. Step and tap. Add a shoulder. Don't worry about the music, just move. Get that heart rate down. Loosen up the muscles. Bigger arms. Back to the shoulders. Side to side. March it out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg straight back. Heel presses down. Feel that stretch down your arch, up your heel, and into your calf. Right arm behind your head, stretching through your tricep, down your shoulder, into your waist. Breathing. Slowing our breath as our heart rate lowers, as we stretch. Take that same arm across your chest, holding your forearm or your tricep. Don't pull on your elbow as we stretch the shoulder. Bring it up. Switch sides. Left heel gently presses down. Feel that stretch. Keep your heel in line with your toes. Your arch, your heel, your calf, all feeling it. Left arm behind your head, stretching your tricep. Keeping that length. Don't pull your elbow behind your head. Keep that alignment, so important. And release left arm across your chest. We're still stretching that lower leg. Keep that left shoulder down as we stretch the shoulder, holding the forearm or the tricep. Never pull on a joint when you're stretching. Bring it up. Interlock behind your back. Extend. You want to feel this across your chest, around the front of your shoulders, down your biceps. So you might need to keep your hands low. You might be able to lift, but don't arch your back. We don't care about how high you get. We care about an effective stretch. Breathing. Soften the elbows and release. Hips are level. Kick your left heel out and hinge. Support on your right thigh, not the leg you're stretching. And we don't want to round our back. We don't care how close our head gets to that left leg. We want to get our even chest towards the leg. With a neutral spine, really feeling that stretch. Bring it up. Hips stay level, right heel out. Same thing. So we hinge, hips are square. We're not leaning, we're not tilting. Our hands are on our left thigh, not our kneecap. And we're leading with our chest, not rounding our back. Bring it up. Palms stay facing towards you as we round our back, separating our shoulder blades, feeling that across our back, around the back of our shoulders, and down our triceps. Reach up nice and tall. And release, deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Great job, workout worthy. So that was a full workout. Ooh, I meant to make it quieter, not louder. There we go. That was a great workout. Cardio, strength, and core. We truly worked our midsection from the warm-up to the cool down. If you need more focused abdominal work, go to the Amazing Abs playlist and you can add one of those core routines. Strength, balance, flexibility is in our PIO playlist. Mind, body benefits, and health. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, come back and join me anytime.